Hey guys, welcome to Just Be Handy. Today I'm just doing a comparison of the two cameras that I talked about. Canon Camcorder, the R800, and my old cell phone that I've been taking videos with for a while, the Samsun S7. So this is just a comparison to see which camera is best to use. Maybe I'll end up using a combination thereof. Right now I'm just using a cheaper cell phone to do this video. And as you can see, I have the subject matter there that I'll be aiming at to do the comparisons. Each camera is at the same angle and 20 inches away from this middle focal point. I also have some light to interrupt and see what that does. Then I also have some things that I've purchased. A microphone that is powered, another lavalier mic that is also powered that works with the R800. Then I got an extra battery and charger just so that I have enough power. I'm going to try a UV filter. This was kind of reasonably priced. This is a hood that came with a cover, and the thing I like about this hood is it's also threaded on this end as well, so I could add a UV filter or any macro lens or whatever at a distance if I wanted to. And I also have a little guy here that allows me to put the camcorder at a lower level when I'm doing work under a car or something else. So without a further ado, I'm going to start recording these at the same time, and then I'll show you the differences side by side. So first up is the Samsun S7 here. As you can see, this has been my go-to phone. I can definitely have it focus on things, but and then get closer. This is about as close as it can get to the subject, but that's as far away as I can zoom. And these are, again, both cameras are 20 inches away, and the focal point, main focal point, was here for the camera, and you could see the detail. And when I press to focus, I'm pressing to focus on the F1. Here I'm pressing to focus on the Canon, and then I'll come out again. Here I'm using the Canon R800. As you can see, it gives me a little bit better view from far away. I can definitely tell it where I want to zoom in on. And as you can see, because I don't have a macro lens, that's about it. But the clarity here, I'll have it focus on that F1, focus on the Canon, then the numbers. And it's on auto, so I am just leaving it on the auto setting. Okay, so that was the Canon R800. Now this is the Samsun S7 again, with the subject closer, and I'm trying to get in as close as possible to that. I'm having it zoom in on the numbers, and the focal length here is about 15 inches. Okay, here is the Canon. The subject is again 15 inches away. I am having it focus on the smaller numbers, the Canon emblem. Now I'm going to zoom in to maximum zoom. Now I'm having it focus on the F1, then the Canon here, and then the numbers. Again, this is as close as I can get with it. I have now added the microphone to the camera, and you could tell the difference between the sounds. This is testing. 1, 2, 3, testing. This is the microphone set at 0 dB added. Now I'm going to switch the microphone to 10 dB added. So testing 1, 2, 3. Now I have the lavalier microphone attached about, I would say, 4 to 5 inches away from my chin, just clipped onto my shirt. So hopefully that gives you an idea of the sound quality differences. Next, I'm going to put this UV filter that I'm trying out. I don't know the full quality, but I do know that it took me about 10 minutes to clean it. The rag that came with it was actually making it dirtier, so I went and used my camera equipment to do that. You could see how the UV is here. I'm going to put it on without changing any of the focal parameters. And you be the judge of if it makes any difference. There we go. What I'm going to do too is just get a light to shine it at the camera, shine it at the subject. Again, with filter now. And I will try to remove that. And without. So you guys be the judge of if that filter really does anything. I know it would protect the lens in case of it getting hit with something. Alright, the next up, I'm going to take this off. Okay. And then I'm going to put this hood on. And now the hood is on it. And as you can see, I can bring the light around the camera, trying to distort things. The hoods help when you're photographing outside or making movie content outside, and this one also comes with a cover. The only thing that I saw was different about this is when the stability control happens. If you move the camera quickly, you'll get the edge. See the edge coming through there on the right hand side, because it's trying to compensate, so you see the edge of the cone in there. But for the price point and the protection it gives my lens, and also from having light interfere with the camera, I think it's a big plus. And also it fits into this UV filter real easily, so I can combine the two, no problem. Either on the front end, here, always go counterclockwise until you feel it snap. Then you know your threads are lined up, and then you can put that on. And another option, like I said, is to use this when I'm working under cars, and I will show you what that looks like here in a minute. So as you can see here, with that little stand, I can get the camera as low as about 4 3/4 inches off the ground. That should be plenty of room to use to work under a car and film stuff, because also you'd have it tipped up at an angle. So using the lavalier mic with it, I think it would be just low enough to be able to get into those situations where you want it to be under a car. So again, I hope you found this informative and helpful, and why I'm going to use this camera for shooting more, but I'll still go back to my trusty Samsun S7 as backup, or just different angles. And I will put a link to all these products I used down below in the description, so that you guys can see if you want to get them for yourselves. Having the double charger is a really nice way to go, because you could charge both batteries, and the battery that came with this setup worked really well. So all right, I hope you guys found this informative. Have a blessed day, and remember to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. Again, have a blessed day.